Before the zombie virus outbreak, the woman spent her entire savings to buy out an entire lottery shop. Then, she took out a 10 million loan to purchase an abandoned prison and converted it into a doomsday fortress. Her relatives accused her of building something useless. They had no idea she had been reborn. In her past life, she won 300 million in the lottery, only to be caught off guard by the sudden zombie outbreak. She was trapped and killed by the undead while surrounded by mountains of cash. The next second, a flash of light pierced her eyes. She opened them to a familiar scene and realized she had been reborn to 11 days before the apocalypse, the very day she was supposed to claim her lottery winnings. In her previous life, she had spent all her winnings on luxury goods and a lavish lifestyle. 11 days later, when the virus hit, her cash became utterly worthless. Now, the shock and thrill of rebirth quickly faded, replaced by rapid calculations of what to do next. She knew the zombie virus would leak from a biochemical lab and spread through the air, quickly sweeping across the globe and collapsing human society. Having lived through it once, she knew clearly that in the apocalypse, no one could be relied on except herself. She needed three things: clean food, clean water, and a fortified base. According to her memory, there was an abandoned prison for sale in the suburbs. It was overpriced and impractical, so no one wanted it. Its sturdiness, however, was beyond question. She immediately contacted the seller, spent 50 million, and bought the place. Under the seller's gaze, as if she were an idiot, she paid, took the keys, and registered her fingerprints. She didn't care what they thought. Only she knew the apocalypse was coming. The prison was spacious, capable of housing 1,000 people. The walls were 6 meters high and very solid, topped with electric fencing and spikes. The gate was made of solid steel. The prison's defense level was already extremely high, and its vast space was enough to store decades worth of food and water. She was satisfied, but it wasn't enough. After doomsday, massive hordes of zombies would attack. She had to reinforce the prison. Checking the time, she felt a crushing urgency. There was little left. She had to move fast. With 250 million left in her account, she bought 3,000 tons of cement and 1,000 tons of steel, 500 million worth, discounted for the bulk purchase. She planned to build another wall outside the existing one, taller and thicker, and dig a 10-meter deep, 5-meter wide trench between them, filling it with spikes and electric fencing. As long as she stayed inside, it could hold off tens of thousands of zombies. She hired a 500-person professional team for 5 million, giving them 5 days to complete the job. Within half a day, the stone wall was half finished. She was pleased with the progress. Then she began buying supplies. After the apocalypse, not only animals but also water sources would be contaminated. Solid defenses weren't enough. She needed enough food and clean drinking water. She bought massive quantities of everything edible and drinkable. To store it all, she hired another team to dig 30 meters underground and build a massive cold storage facility using the most advanced freezing technology, capable of keeping fresh produce for decades. She also bought out an entire supermarket, snacks, fruit, canned goods, countless items enough to last her hundreds of years.